Hello, good evening, and how's that for continuity? So just finished the live video and popped on here, see if we can get everybody else back across here for a quick half an hour chat. But as you can see on the other side here, I'm on the other telly as well, and I'm in the mirror. So I've got me, I'm sitting here in my hotel room in Middlesbrough, because I've had to travel yet again. I need to turn myself down because there's a bit of an echo in here. So yeah, I've had to travel again for work. So I'm currently in the hotel room at the moment. Hello Alan, hello Mel. So yeah, that video today was mainly just me popping along to see Grandad Dave, and I just thought I'd see what stuff I can get. I will try and sort out a video with all the pictures that people have been taken of Malvern. Thanks Andy Dawson, who sent us a few pictures and stuff as well. He's also put loads of pictures on the North East Giant Veg site as well, which I'll put a little video together along with the Canna video as well that they've put together for have a look and see how everything went. Looks like everybody, like I say, had a fantastic weekend. I booked up for next year. I can't believe the prices of the hotels as well. But it is what it is. It's £100, pretty much £100 a night. But it is what it is. Hello Andrew, hope you're good mate. How's you? How are you doing? Got 10 people in here. If you wouldn't mind sticking a thumbs up, that would be absolutely fantastic. It does help out. They say it's been a while since I did a live video, but with everything that's been going on in personal life and stuff like that as well. Hello Leslie Dawn. Nice to see you again after seeing you for just a few hours a day. Yeah, so yeah, like I said in my video earlier on, I've been working Tuesday to Saturday, stopped overnight on Saturday, travelled up home on today, Sunday, this morning, and then travelled back down again this afternoon. So I matched the wall. That's gonna doesn't it? The thin chilies and mashed loads of long chilies, brilliant. Fantastic. So what with the long chilies, what you aim to do is you try to just stick to just possibly one per like trellis, so to speak. So you want to, just like you do with the runner beans, try and keep them as thin as possible, so they're not all energy is not going into several fruits basically. It's only going into that one, and hopefully it gets longer and longer. Some people even put little weights on the bottom as well, but I've never done that. Sometimes it's a lot of it's about luck as well. So you gotta be lucky when it comes to the long stuff, because it's not something that you can like feed. You cannot feed longness. It's got to have the right seed. It's got to have the right environment as well. So it's yeah, it's different, right? I'm going to put something on in the background here, just so that I'm not going to put me on because I sound like a bit of an echo. There's the TV. I can't put music on because I mean I can't put stuff on here. So how's everybody else doing anyways? Thanks very much Alan. Yeah, thanks very much. It's not quite coming off as quick as I'd like, but I'm in the hotel this week again. I've been at the gym, and I've done a physical week last week with climbing the poles, but we'll see what happens over the next few weeks. I'm also going to be joining some football thing. My uncle's done fantastic with us, so I'll be doing that the next few weeks, starting it anyways. And I look forward to playing and getting rid of some weight as well, which will be handy because I need to lose it after climbing telegraph poles last week. It was all fun and games, up and down. I was knackered, my arm was killing us. To be honest, I think I was just because I've had a shave as well. Always look younger when you've had a shave. Music, we'll go put that on there. Never that one. There we go, club band, that'll do me. I'm running round in circles, meeting people. Sorry, excuse me 1 minute. There we go. Champion. Right, so back to you guys. So yeah, how's things been? It's been a long time since I did a live video. Hello Brian, how are you doing mate? How's your grow been this year? I've been trying to keep up with everybody. It's been I do have a fair few videos to do. Like, hi Leslie's now. Well, you're 26 weeks this coming Thursday, so you're 25. So she's 25 weeks gone, pregnant of course. I am in bed, Brian. So she's got a few more scans coming up as well, so it will share photographs as the time comes along. Hello, Will, mate, you alright? 25 weeks gone now. 25 weeks gone. We're trying to pick a little girl's name. We've got a couple that's there that we like the look of, but we'll have to see. We're doing it down. We had a boy's name picked already. But for a girl's name, we've got middle name's going to be Joan, and obviously surname's going to be Hood, as if for me, and obviously the rest of the family as well. So it's just the first name we need to get sorted out. Hello, Craig. That's what it's all about, Brian. That's it. As long as you've got something to come out of it, it gets you out of the house, doesn't it? I hope that. I know you had a few issues with the polytunnel, with the creases and things like that. I hope everything else is holding up though, and I hope the garden's still there. It's going fine as well. You've got 2 girls. I've got 3 now. I've got 3. I'll have an oldest, middle, and a youngest. It's kind of interesting because obviously there's a 14-year age difference between Sky and the new baby. The boy's name was Thomas. I'm going to call him Thomas. Thomas, I can't remember. Leslie, what was the middle name for the boy again? No, Kyle Stephen. Thomas. Do we pick the granddad's name? I'm sure I was like Thomas Dave Hood. Started later on in life, Alan, still going strong. I've got 4 girls with Leslie. I've got 3 girls with Leslie. Thomas William, that's the one. William, because it was after me granddad Bill, wasn't it? Don't pick your wife's name, Morticia. She give me roses for cutting the button. No, we're not picking that, that's fine. We can go Wednesday, couldn't we? Just whatever day she's born, that's what she's going to be called. But you found out you're pregnant, was said on Charles for a boy and Charlotte for a girl. See, we like Charlotte. Thomasina. See, we like the names that we've picked through. Hello, Martin, mate. We've got, I think, Chloe, Charlotte, Sophia. What was the other ones, Leslie? Ella. But it was at the minute we're looking at possibly between Ella and Sophia. So Ella, Sophia, Ella, Joan Hood, Sophia, Joan Hood. We'll just have to wait and see if there's any more names that we'll pick up. We've still got a few weeks left, obviously. Ideally, we've got like 15. Hello, Rob. From Alvin. Rub it in, mate. I'm stuck in a hotel room here in Middlesbrough. But I hope you've had a lovely time, Rob. I hope it's been a great weekend for yourself. Like I say, I love. I remember the ones he likes. I remember the ones that I like. We've got to have an argument about what we're going to choose. I mean, we've got to have a conversation about what we're going to choose, haven't we? But I've got plenty of time for that to go. How's your weekend been, Rob? You met up with a fair few people? Like I say, Malvern weekend's a fantastic time to go meet up with everybody. Really, Alan? Really? Did you ever tell the missus that? Does she know? Or is this the first? Are you just coming out with it now? Can't really call the baby Leslie. Not after her mum. Hats off to you, Leslie, as well. For obviously the kids of the past few weeks with me not being there. It's been absolutely fantastic. A rock of a family. Yes, Martin, I've already booked up for next year, mate. It's costing an arm and a leg. Next year they put the price up again. So I think for 4 nights, it's £430. First year I went for the 4 nights, it was 220. They doubled in price in 4 years. It's madness how quick these prices are going up, like. It's nuts. But think of it this way, we've got 12 months, put a couple of quid away a month. It all adds up, it saves up when I get paid. But no bother. I'll work out how much I need to put away, and I'll just do a direct debit into a savings account. Then it doesn't hit as hard when it comes next year, and it's all paid for. So I have already got my hotel room booked for next year, more than I need to get my holidays put in actually, which I can do after I've finished this live, so I know that it's done, so that it's all sorted. So so this week I've got a busy week. I'm learning all about fibre, so the fibre optic cables and what I need to do to connect them together and to install them and how to, lots of stuff, lots of learning. I've been looking forward to coming to this week, because the rest of the weeks have been learn how to climb ladders, and learn how to climb a pole properly, do this, do that, safety, which is fair enough, it's understandable. But the nitty gritty of the job, what I'll be doing, I'll be learning more through this week, and also with me being in the field for 7 weeks previous to this, but whilst waiting, I've been able to pick up a fair bit of stuff just in the field. So there we go. So I'm looking forward to that. And also I get my brand new shiny van. So I get a brand new van for work with it's all kitted out as well. And I'll be going to pick that up one day this week if I get a early finish one day. So yeah, lots of exciting stuff still happening. It's like a kid at Christmas. And I'm with another 7 guys, and like I say, they're from all over the country, and they're absolutely fantastic. So if I ever watch any of this back, thanks very much for the fantastic training times. It's been great laugh, guys. It's been absolutely fantastic. And you'll all be missed because obviously we'll not be working much together in the future. But it's been great. Yasmin. No, I said this. See, I said that one earlier, Mel, when Leslie mentioned about the first initials of the kids' names and the first initial Leslie's name. If we pick a certain one, like Y, we can spell Sky, or we can spell Kyle from all 4 initials. So that's the first thing I picked up on as well. Like, no, that's not working. So 40 quid a month gets you 480 quid. It does. So that's 40 quid a month I've got to put away, which I'm already doing anyways. So I've already got stuff saved up. So we'll just have to wait and see if I have a good year this year. But yes, so this is now the time when I start making plans for the coming year. So I've had some positive news as well. So the guys down in Malvern, I've had a chat with the big bosses at Canna, who's down there at the moment, and feedback I've getting is that they were very impressed and they're over the moon with the turnout, and they definitely want to go ahead and do it again next year, which was absolutely great. So I look forward to hearing what else come out of that meeting, sort of thing, when I get a chance to speak to a couple of guys. But also I need to start getting seeds sorted out. So I've already got my cucumbers sorted out. I need to get them all sorted, so I need to take the seeds out for the cucumbers. Hello Andrew. No bother Rob. So I've got them sorted out. With tomatoes are sorted out again as well. I've already started taking onion seed, but I'll probably not be doing the onions again for next year, just for the cost of the electric and the light and stuff like that. I'm tempted to give the long leeks a go, because I've got the Bulgarian long leek seed and I've had it for a year or 2 now, and I might give it a go. We'll see what happens. But I need to make a list and make a plan of stuff I'm going to grow and where I'm going to grow it, because if I've got a plan, I can stick to it. But I'll obviously definitely be doing the cucumbers again. Because I've obviously got my show next year, the second would be probably the second week in September. So I've got to sort of organise that. I've already got the majority of stuff, and I've already got lists like that long on my phone, which, bear in mind, is only that big. So I've got a really long list of things that I can improve on for next year for the show. So yeah. Some banging tunes on here tonight. It's great. I'm going to leave this on. I'm trying not to speak too loudly because obviously I'm in a hotel and these walls are paper thin, and I know I've got people on the other side. Nah, I'm never going to take the air off, man. You know me. I'll still be growing stuff. I'll be growing stuff for the shows. I need some stuff for Malvern, so just so I can get me tickets and stuff like that. So like I say, there was, like you all seen in the video previously, there was a lot of world records broken this year. So it'll be people aren't just wanting red cards now; they want the world records. But we'll see what happens. But I'll just be happy if I get cards. I'm not fussed. I enjoy the weekend more than anything else, and it's amazing the stuff that people managed to grow. But I do need to get the garden sorted out. So not only do I need to make a plan of what I'm growing next year, but also I need to get a plan of how I'm going to get the garden under control, which I will be sorting out when I get back from training, because like I say, my working day concludes at 4:10 and I'm back now. It's 4:10 every day, so it should give me plenty of time in the evenings. Obviously it's going to start getting darker and darker, but at least I start be able to get out every weekend. I'll be able to get down on the block and get stuff sorted out, because I don't work weekends unless I want to do overtime, which will be few and far between. Who wants to do more work? Melons are good. I mean, there's a few people like to grow melon. It's a very, very cliche subject for people. So good luck with that, mate. I hope you do well with it. You got some seed and everything already? I suppose you already have. There's a cantaloupe. The cantaloupe, the one you're going to grow. It is, Martin. It is. It's difficult to get stuff. You got to get the timings right and everything. When you're sitting there in like March and April, everybody's got loads of plants and everything, and you're sitting there. You got itchy fingers. You want to get sorted, but you don't want to do it too soon. But you don't want to do it too late. Like you seen in the video before, if you do stuff too late, it's not going to be ready in time. I know you can't get down to lift the weeds, Leslie. We've got to get your garden sorted as well, because we've got to get the slabs and everything down. Awesome, well, awesome. But yeah, it's I want to get the garden tidied. I want to get it under control. I want to get the polytunnel finished. Get the polytunnel finished and get that shed up next door. That'll be a massive start, massive help. And then I'm just obviously focus on, like I've done this year, just growing inside of the stuff. So, but it's got to get it under control once again first. But I only got one pair of these. Vince's watermelon 1, I sent seeds. Oh, excellent, good stuff. I haven't had, to be quite honest, I've been having a look and I've been sending some stuff for people that's won and stuff like that in the world records, but I haven't really spent much time looking at the stuff at Marvin, because it just got us down. To be honest, it got us a bit depressed, because obviously I wanted to get down there, I wanted to be there, and last week was like a bit of a waste of time, because the course that I was doing isn't going to be anything I'm doing in the field. It's just one of them dicky box subjects. But never mind with that. It's done, it's dusted, and I've sorted now. No hurry, I'm not going to grow any quality onions, because I can't afford the electric to run them. To run the heaters and run the lights. It's just not. I will grow onions in the future, definitely grow onions in the future, but I'll just be sticking to stuff that I can grow in the natural environment, like the tomatoes, the cucumbers, the runner beans. I will be putting some cabbage in, some red cabbage and stuff like that. But yeah, I just want to get myself comfortable. But so we've got what kinds of stuff. You've got runner beans, you've got, I've mentioned them, beetroot, kohlrabi, stuff like that. I'm from a family. But yes, well, that's another thing as well, which I haven't even mentioned. I have a little baby as well. So I have the 3 kids, I have the 4 kids, not just the 3. So it's a good job I've got selective hearing, so I can have a lovely night's sleep. Leslie can do all the hard work. Can't you tell? Ooh, not Halloween yet. Damn, make sure I've not missed anything. Nope, not missed anything. Yeah, there's going to be no more growing of the family Martin. This is it. I'm done now. Done, sorted. No more. What do you mean no? Yes, you will. I'll be there. Snoring my head off. But so the tomato, like I mentioned, the biggest one I had there was 1.1 kilo, so that was a personal best. And also the cucumber that I took home, the one in the tights, was just over. Well, I managed to get them on the floor scales, but obviously the whole cucumber wasn't on the scales themselves, so it measured 7 kilo, but I think it's a bit more. As soon as the grow lights are back on, you will be back. I'm not, man. It's too expensive, man. Electric's far too expensive. I'm not going to be going in the shed this year. It's just too expensive. I can't do it, especially with me striking as well at the minute. So I don't know what's happening with that, but I'm losing. By the time I've lost nearly £400 from striking for 4 days, which and there's another 4 days worth coming up as well. So there's another £400 over the case of 2 months. So aye. What will grow without onions and stuff? They will grow without light, just not very well. not how far as I want them to go. But it's not that. They need to be in the right temperature as well. So I can't really do it. I can't justify it. Can't justify having the lights and everything on. Yeah. So I don't mind using the propagators like in January and stuff, but I'm not doing it from October. So I'll have the brassicas, the heavy cabbage and the heavy red cabbage and the heavy green cabbage can be put in from December. The onions can be put in from November, early November. Leeks have all been put in now because they were 12 month. That's alright. Good stuff. I just think it was hysterical last year when I took that cucumber off the plant. I was like, it's not going to be the biggest, but I'm not going to embarrass myself. How wrong was that? But I tell you what, well done Peter Glazebrook. He got the winning cucumber this year, and it was 10.5 kilo. So it was like 360 grams heavier than what mine was last year. And that was just because it was just fat all the way down. The one he brought to the North East show was 10.3. So he's had a few big ones. It just him, Peter Glazebrook, Ian Neal, Seb, everybody that grows multiples. Dale Taunton was another one. 5 first places a few years back for multiple different categories. Everybody that grows multiple stuff, it absolutely amazes us, keeping it being so, right at the top. Again with all of them, and just clearing everything basically. I think the second place was only 8 something. It doesn't surprise us, Mom. Doesn't surprise us. LED are cheaper to run, but it's still expensive though. David Thomas Street, that cucumber. Is it? Alright, cool. Where do you get your heavy cabbage seeds from? So I got mine from other growers basically. So I got it from a seed pack that I was involved with. It was a seed exchange. So but I will also be looking at trying to get people to share seed as well, because a lot of people do. That's what likes of Morven do, and Harrogate people share their seed and around and stuff like that. So it's another reason why I'm good not to be there this year. It is what it is. We've got but I'm going to put on, like you say, the Facebook site to see if we can get people to help out with others that want to basically get seeds, basically, because there's I've got a lot of questions. Where can I get this? Where can I get that? But I say get it from other growers. You don't really need to get seed from commercials, like nurseries and stuff like that. You can get like a kohlrabi and other stuff as well. It's not it's not Hungry Eyes. It's a distracting music video, this one. I have to turn the telly off. Will's got some giant cabbage seed. I think the only ones I've only got enough for myself for this year. I gave a lot of my seed away last year, a lot. I've got also I gave the seed that got the world record for the longest cucumber this year. The packet was written Polish, and I didn't realise. And I gave it away. So it was one of them. I want to go through my seeds and see what I've got left for next year. But I don't think I'm going to be stopping on very much longer. I need to get some beauty rest. Got to be up early in the morning. 6 o'clock starts. Get up, showered, breakfast, out the door, start training for 8 o'clock. So I'm going to actually start saying good night now. So if anybody's got any questions or anything like that, please feel free to. If you think of one later on, you can always put it in the comments. I'll get to see them comments and get to come back later and see it as well. But I look forward to. You can add another one of them, Martin, if you like. So I've got so start them in February. No, we don't start them in February, Mel. Start them in December. Start giant cabbage seeds at the end of December. I've got a big list. If you're on Facebook, you can have a look, and I'll put that list up because it's on the Northeast Giant Veg site. If you just go into the search bar and just put in sown dates, it should bring up a list of sown dates for everything because I've sure put it up last time. Get the seed pack for the leeks. Do you know, I've got 2 packets. I've got 2 packets of the Bulgarian longleaf. I think they're from previous years as well. But yeah, anyways, thanks very much everybody for popping in. It was lovely speaking to yourselves. I'll look forward to possibly starting again doing the Wednesday night lives, and we'll have a good old catch up then as well. But for me, take care, stay safe, and watch what you're doing. I might catch you on Wednesday as well.